It's the all-new J-Mac News Show.
You haven't heard the news until you've heard J-Mac.
On KSL News Radio.
Good afternoon. Hello there. Thank you so much for joining us today on the J-Mac News Show. My name is Jay Mcfarland. Please, you can call me J-Mac. I want to thank Drew Steele for filling in for me yesterday. We were dropping off my daughter at the Missionary Training Center for the LDS Church. She'll be serving a mission in the Knoxville, Tennessee mission, and that is quite the experience. I'm doing much better than my wife is, let's just put it that way. But thank you to Drew Steele for filling in. I've also asked him to join me a little bit later on in the program today, as we're going to be presenting to you some crucial information regarding this election. But before we do that, let's dive into the news attack.
This is the J-Mac News Attack.
Now, normally with the news attack at this time every day, I give you my 3 takeaways, and I have fun little sound effects to go from one to the next, and somehow that just doesn't quite feel right today. I am going to give you 3 things that you absolutely need to take away from this story, but we'll do it with less production. Let's just put it that way. Regarding revelations out of Park City today, that toxicology tests confirm that these 2 junior high boys died of a pink overdose. And I have said this before, and unfortunately it is becoming more and more correct, that handing your children unfettered access to the internet or to a mobile device is akin to handing them a loaded weapon without training and supervision. And we have seen this play out in our communities over the last few weeks in such an aggressive way. An 11-year-old being lured away by an adult, sexually assaulted. A 16-year-old lured away by an adult, sexually assaulted. Teenagers having access to being able to purchase drugs online from another country, and they are no longer with us. This is real, parents. It is more real than I ever wish that anything could be. But I want to give you the information that we know. We've asked the Park City police chief to join us. Not sure if we can match up our schedules today. But you have to know what happened here so that you can stop it. You have to know. Now, this is in September. 2 Treasure Mountain Junior High classmates died within 48 hours of each other. Almost immediately after the boys' deaths, Park City police began focusing on a substance called U-47700, otherwise known as pink. They started focusing on that because of social media chat from the boys' peers. In October, a 15-year-old Park City boy was charged in 3rd District Court in Summit County with distribution of a controlled counterfeit substance. That's a 2nd-degree felony. Also charged with reckless endangerment, a Class A misdemeanor. He is scheduled to make his initial appearance tomorrow. Such a heartbreaking story. Now, today, toxicology tests were released by the Park City Police Department, and they confirmed that these best friends died within a day of each other, and they overdosed on pink. Search warrants reveal the teens had ordered the then legal substance from China and had it mailed to a friend's house. The package was shipped from Shanghai, China. It contained a clear bag containing a white powder substance. The teenage boy charged is responsible for ordering the controlled substance on the internet. He was able to order it specifically using the dark web, if you haven't heard of that. The drug arrived at a friend's house. The friend gave the drugs to the 15-year-old. Juveniles typically try to conceal the drug in nasal inhalers and other dropper bottles, according to police. just the worst case scenario. And I know we have parents out there right now wondering what more they could have done. And my intent is not to question what they did. I don't know what they did to stop this from happening. I know that sometimes no matter what you do, no matter how hard you try, kids will find a way. But based upon the reporting we have right now, I can tell you some things that happened that should not have happened. And take away any one of these, and perhaps these boys are alive today. And that is why this is like handing your child a loaded weapon without giving them supervision. So what I want to do is spend a good portion of the show today talking about what could have been done and how things could have been different. But more importantly, to talk about what we should all be doing as parents, and use this as a reminder once again on this program that we have great responsibility as parents today in a digital age. It's not fair. It stinks. We aren't trained for this, but we've got to do something. So we'll talk about that coming up.